and bitch, this is not new. Your man's is a hoe when you ain't even knew. Bow, straight from the hip, I'm talking my shit, I'm talking my shit, I'm talking my shit. I'm coming straight from the hip, I'm talking my shit, I'm talking my shit, I'm talking my shit. Bow, bitch, my name is Flacco, and I be the shit. On the court I'm playing, and you just ride the bitch, and I'm the number one chick. Come around the corner, don't have to be strapped. My mouth say you don't want none, and your bitch don't either. You saw the Instagram, that one pic made you leave a Flacco sharper than a cleaver. Flacco, damn, you can't beat her. Yours is hot and off the meter, looking sexy in the beater. Pay the door just to see her. Bow.
Hi, I get money, and yes I am the best, and yes I am the best, and yes I am the best. Hi, I get money, and yes I am the best, and yes I am the best, and yes I am the best.
I'm calling straight from the hip. Wow, talking my shit.
What up, though? It's your girl, Pretty P, aka P Flacco the Gangster, and this is the Pretti Journey. Yes, I am so happy that you guys were able to tune in with me. Give me about 10 or 15 minutes of your time. We're going to chop it up and hang out. Usually I do see you guys on Sundays, but I've had Mother's Day and some other stuff going on, so I haven't seen you, but it is Tuesday. You know, get at me. Make sure that you follow me. I'm going to share all my good links and hot stuff like that. But I got some hot topics for you guys like usual. I got some motivation and some other good stuff. Know what's for dinner because it's not Sunday and I usually don't cook during the week. I like to work out and that sort of thing. Also, if you're into fitness, make sure that you follow me on Instagram, pflacomusic. That is pflacomusic. Yes. For pictures and progress and recipes and all that sorts of good stuff. But anywho, if you have never watched me before, and by the way, Cassandra is just hanging out with us. She won't move, y'all. She wants to be a part of the show today. I'm originally from Detroit. I am currently in Georgia, and I am an artist. I like to do everything from music to actual poetry, speaking engagements, motivational type stuff. You know, anything that makes life more colorful tends to be where my interest lies. I think that we live in a world that's bogged down by a lot of rules and pressures, and I try to like to put positive stuff out there that people can grasp onto, because even though we're facing a lot of tragedy, sometimes you just gotta laugh to keep from crying, and you do that by staying positive. So get at me if you want to book me for social things or do some life coaching, some party hosting. You want to do business plans. I do have an MBA, my niggas. Get at me. You know, I'm a smart, attractive lady, if I do say so myself, and I would love to endorse your brand or whatever the case may be. So get at me at pflaco@live.com. That is pflaco@live.com. Or you can follow me on Instagram. Again, that is pflacomusic. Or you can follow me on Twitter. It's p_Flacco. Flacco is Flaco. Yes. Now, for our topics, I want to talk a little bit about exes. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world, because what's going on in the world affects me, and that's a part of my journey, and that's kind of what Pretti Journey is all about. So we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, as every episode, we got to have a little motivation, because no matter when you see this, I want you to be encouraged, and I want you to feel stronger, at least feel like you got something out of it and that you did not waste your 10 to 15 minutes. Now, let's get right into our hot topic about exes. Now, whether you're single or in a relationship, you were probably with someone before. That person would be your ex. Now, my question is, if your ex has moved on and you're friends, are you ever genuinely happy about your ex being with someone else? Or are you secretly hating on their ass? Now, if you're a secret hater on your ex, do you act like you're a hater and just delete them from all your social media? Do you be nosy and try to stay linked up with them so you could like Facebook stalk their ass? Or, you know, what do you do with your ex after the relationship is over? Like, I do know some people who try to pretend to be friends and, you know, communicate, and, you know, maybe they have kids or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of different reasons to where you want to be friend or be cordial with your ex, especially with kids involved. But let's say there's not necessarily kids involved, but you might have some business together, or you guys are always in the same circle. Do you want to try to remain, you know, friends with that person? And then when they move on, because it's okay if you guys break up but still stay single, maybe you side smash from time to time, whatever, you know, people do that type of shit. So you guys are, still in each other's lives and then one of you moves on or even both of you moves on, do you still keep in contact? Do you secretly want to, do some shit? I don't know. And let's say you guys share secrets or you know something about a person that they may or may not know that you know, or maybe you have some information that your ex might like to know or it might hurt your ex. If you're not happy for them, do you get vengeful and spiteful and do you tell that shit? Maybe they move on and you weren't really ready to break up, so once you see them with that other person you want to take said secret information and fuck their world up. Do you do that? Get at me, y'all. Make sure you comment, follow me, like me, whatever. Let me know how you feel about the topic of exes. Do you stay friends? If you're not friends, do you seek vengeance if you're hurt? Who knows? Like, that's a sensitive sort of thing. And I would have to say that sensitivity is the theme of this episode. So if you're not into, stuff of a personal nature, I might not be the nigga for you to fuck with. Now, moving right along. Because today, this morning, if you are anywhere in the world that has information, you are aware that there was a attack at an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester. And she was deeply hurt as an artist, and she's not going to do any more performances in Europe. And then, of course, all the victims of the incident, I believe it has been at least 22 that have been declared dead and maybe 50 or so that were injured. And we definitely want to pray for them and keep them in our prayers. But, that's just another example of the social and political uncomfortability, if you will, that we are noticing, not just in the United States, but around the world. It's kind of affecting everybody. Every so often we change our icons or our emojis or whatever to reflect these tragedies all over the world. And it happens more now because I think we have access to technology and that we're able to share it. So I actually came across an article about a young political group that was actually kind of surprising. They will put you in the mind of some Girl Scouts, but they're actually called the Radical Monarchs, and they are based out of Oakland, California. Now, what caught my interest out of this is that instead of selling cookies and earning badges for sewing or that sort of thing, not that there's anything wrong with that, because I was in fact in the Girl Scouts and I love anything that promotes camaraderie and unity and collectivism. That's a beautiful thing. But these particular young ladies or young girls were being blossomed into political advocates. They were doing a lot of feeding for the homeless and more philanthropic causes, and they didn't earn badges, for cookies. They earned badges that were based off of, trying to promote social justice, if you will. Excuse me. So, I don't know. Look up the Radical Monarchs. It was a really weird way that I end up happening upon the article. I was watching a video and it just kind of popped up randomly. It wasn't something that I was looking for, but it was very interesting how positive or different types of information will be hidden from you versus what they constantly throw in your face, which is like Donald Trump and that sort of drama. Anywho, want you to think about that. I try not to get super political. Again, if you are not feeling it, by all means, don't think that this is the majority of what I do. However, if you're not aware of the world around you, you are truly misinformed, and I recommend that you get your information somewhere, if not from me. Now, moving right along, because like I said, I don't keep you guys for long, 10, 15 minutes, whatever the case may be. As you can see, Cassandra's getting antsy and I can't get her to get off me. So I want to move right along into your pretty motivation. Now, to stay motivated, you need to be inspired, and even once you're inspired, you still can burn out from not having enough energy to feel like you can continue to go on. And what's interesting about energy is that it's transferred from one person to another. And the beautiful thing about that is that if you have a good support system, if you can find the inspiration and then find someone or something to kind of support you in whatever your endeavors are, it's amazing what can happen or how you can expand upon said energy. But what you have to do is that energy needs to be recycled, people. So don't burn out on your people that are supporting you. Try to take that energy, use it, and then give that energy back. Push it forward. Give it to the greater good, if you will, because we need to try to be more positive people. I don't think you understand how scary these times are. And I just want you guys to remember, like I said in the last episode, remember who you are, where you come from. Make sure that you love one another more. I don't know what the fuck's going on, y'all, but the senseless violence needs to stop. And I don't know if it's something that a conversation could really solve, but we could at least just stop fucking with each other. Like, people could find their own space and try to find another way to go about things, regroup, get in a huddle, and then come back out there versus just freaking the fuck out. I really can't explain it. But anyway, back to the motivation. Love your babies. Do what you got to do every day. And then, just remember, excuse me, what you're trying to do. Yes, because you just never know when that last day may come. Now, it has been a long week already, and it's Tuesday. I don't really know. But, there's a lot of political stuff going on. Like I said, there's a lot of social things going on, and your support system is supposed to, keep you strong in those times of weakness, even though you don't always understand why things are happening. And you want to be careful what you let in. I have been here for a while and seen some things. I don't think that I'm that old, but it's a lot to be said about experiences. So make sure that you guys get at me. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at pflacomusic or on Twitter at p_flaco. Again, if you want to email me for booking information, or you want to do some networking, talk about music, talk about some business, things you might want to set up, I am definitely your girl. You can get at me at pflaco@live.com. Make sure you guys get at me about exes. That's a kind of a hot topic. I don't know if people really fuck with their exes. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you do fuck with your ex, why do you fuck with your ex? Especially if it's not a kid involved. Is there a need to stay in contact? I don't know. Some social and political stuff. The Radical Monarchs, I think that is a very interesting, little small, but it's a beautiful concept. A little political group, the Girl Scout type. And then again, of course, your motivation, and that's to be positive and remember your support system, and then to give that positive energy back to those people so you don't burn out. You want to recycle that good energy. Keep your support system, strong, and they'll continue to be strongly supportive for you. Last but not least, just on the topic of political stuff, I was into The God Box, which is an album by David Banner, which I think was pretty interesting. If you guys are looking for some new music, I would definitely say go ahead and check that out. I know that he has a website where you can actually get specially designed God boxes. I think they're about $100, and they have like just custom powerful stuff. It is a really, really, really socially charged album, and if you are confused, it may sway how you feel. I don't know, especially if you're African American or a black person. It's a lot of strong innuendos in this particular album, and I did enjoy listening to it. I gave it about 2 or 3 runs before I decided to bring it up. So look for that if you're looking for more political or social information. That would be David Banner's new album, The God Box. I did enjoy it. Again, our prayers go out to those who have lost their lives or were hurt in the tragedy in Manchester, and we pray for them. Make sure that you guys go ahead and get at me. Also, ladies, I know a lot of guys follow me because I'm cute, and y'all don't really comment a whole lot on the stuff that I say, but that's generally because you're not as sensitive as us ladies. So if you are a female, I encourage you to go ahead and follow me or share, like, comment. I talk about recipes and hair and kids and life and dating and relating, and it's generally for everybody, but I want to make sure that you women are taking advantage of the good shit. Again, it is me, and please, 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 kiss your babies. Bring it in. I hope to bring you guys some live information. I'm going to play some music probably at the end. Make sure you stay tuned, for the links and all that good stuff. I love you. It's real, you guys. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Love your babies. I'm telling you, hold on. We're going to be all right. It's a sad day. It's going to be more coming from your girl. I am Pretty P, and I will see you next time.
I just like
Oh, na na. Oh, na na. I had oatmeal for breakfast and 2 weak nicks for lunch. I'm so fucking high though, when I leave the pad, I lunch, ho. Work the clock, time crunch flow. You ride the bench in the back though. Go fuck yourself. Long stroke, pussy wet, deep throat. All the spades, yeah, cutthroat, Aaliyah style. I rock the boat and merrily we roll, 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 over bro hoes, hoes. Now back to my flow. Oh, nah, nah. You see me on my job, but think I forgot about my dreaming. But you gotta get your bread up, so I've been out here scheming. This for all my dogs, my team and them. See my goals and I'm achieving them. Faith in God and I believe in Him, just like He believe in me. This for every nigga who forgot about Bitch, I'm stacking paper out here getting money. First you get the money, then you get the power. Started off with bricks, now we got a tower. This for every nigga who forgot about Bitch, I'm stacking paper out here getting money. First you get the money, then you get the power. Started off with bricks, now we got a tower. Oh, na na.